Today, we make a grand return back to Disneyland out in California. It's our first time being back since 2018. We start out by heading over to California Adventure before finally making our way back to Disneyland, checking out the train, checking out some fantastic food, checking out Magic Cabins, their wonderful parade. So make sure you hang out with us as we go around, checking out all the Disneyland things and all the fun that comes with it. So good morning everyone, it is Mitchell aka the Walker in Orlando, and welcome back to the Disneyland Resort. Welcome to Disney's California Adventures. We are beginning our day here at DCA. We will work our way over to Disneyland later today, but this is where we are starting our day. So we are going to be getting breakfast here, going to be doing web slingers and doing all the fun stuff here, but it is going to be an absolutely fantastic day, very long day to come ahead of you. So make sure you guys do hang out with us because it's Disneyland Adventures time, and I'm so excited to be back. Realize how exciting it is to be back at this resort. It's also exciting because the parks are right next to each other, which is the one thing that we've always struggled with. But California Adventures start with, we are going to be doing web slingers, be also checking out Adventures Campus for the very first time as well. So exciting. Biggest thing right now is I'm waiting on the rest of my family, because I had to return our car this morning, so I was here a little bit quicker before they were. But just looking over there, and there is Walt's original creation in Disneyland. Oh, I'm so excited. And here comes their monorail. I love their monorail. It's so cute. It's so small. Also, I feel like it's way faster than ours ever is. But also, it's more like a ride than anything else. So, just here in a couple minutes though, starting our Disneyland Adventure morning. A little bit of time trying to get in. We are now into Disney's California Adventure. So exciting, and it's kind of cool because they are celebrating the Lunar New Year. Oh, this is the first time entering Avengers Campus. Oh, this is so exciting. Look, it's the arc reactor. But here's Web Slinger. Well, there just goes Spider-Man. Off he goes. They do have a show that they sometimes do run throughout the day, but it's the first time for us, like I said, visiting. So exciting, actually. Well, there's something going on. Oh, see, this makes sense now with the having Guardians of the Galaxy back there. But there's only one ride, and it's the Web Slinger ride. Oh, they're doing the Wakanda thing. And there's just characters. Oh, there's just characters everywhere. Look, there's the Falcon. Now it's Captain America. And then it looks like you have King T'Challa and Iron Man. See right there? There's Iron Man. There's Black Panther. And then, wow. We are coming in here for breakfast because we were trying to order on the app, but the app is actually being very difficult. So they're doing the trim testing where they're making everything bigger. So they start as tiny pretzels, and then they end up as giant pretzels. So here's their breakfast menu. So they do have a calculated breakfast. They do also have the Impossible Quantum Garden breakfast, and they have the Cinna Pen Toast. But the big thing apparently is this Quantum Bavarian pretzel. So pretty and pretty. But then they also have the kids menu. But this is different because they do breakfast here and they do dinner or lunch, like afternoon meals. So it's different during the day. So here they've got all the food that we can now have. So that's the cinnamon, that's the French toast. It's calculated breakfast, and they get like a breakfast thing. Got a kids.
Intrusion alert, level 2. Intrusion. Disarmed. Sensor offline. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Friday, please introduce our guest.
The Taskmaster. Origin unknown. Be ready. Taskmaster has the ability to master and replicate your fighting skills.
It's annoying.
This is a fight you cannot win.
Also, I'd like to just point out how there's just characters walking around everywhere. Like, there's Doctor Strange right there. Like, what the heck? The only downside is that Web Slingers is currently down right now for some technical issues. So I think what we'll end up doing is, instead of spending the time in here, now we're actually going to go out. My Mom and Kayla want to check out the cards to see about the tasting lanyards they've got. And then we're going to Cars Land because we got a return time to go back to do Radiator Springs Racers, so we're going to do that. And I also want to check out San Francisco, but we also have to go over to Disneyland 1:15 because we need to go over and we're going over to the Magic Key Pass Holder Lounge because one of Kayla's friends is going to do that. So we kind of got a lot to do, but like I feel like we got a super delayed start going this morning in comparison to what I thought we'd get here at. We're going to make a quick stop into Cars Land, right into the old town of Radiator Springs off Route 66.
It's gonna be fun.
On this planet.
Hippie.
Race day.
It's Radiator Springs.
Champion needs speed.
And style.
Luigi, give our friend your best.
Let's go! For you, my friend, only the best. Sit down. Oh, yes. Oh, wonderful times. Now you look like a real race car. Guido, to the starting line.
It takes more than new tires to win a race. I'm your new crew chief.
Come, come! Guido, the moment she's here. Now comes the time for you to go very fast. Uno for the money, due for the show. Try to get ready and quattro to go!
We won! Phew, new friends is way better than a trophy. Can't talk with a trophy. Can't go tractor tipping with no trophy. You can't.
Mater.
I'm done.
I really think Disney's California Adventure really hit gold on everything they've done, because like Cars Land was a huge investment. It was something that they never even tried. When it opened, it's like everything you've wanted out of it. Especially like you got the Cozy Cone, you've got Flo's V8, you got the doctor's office space, and then especially like Radiator Springs Racer, which we just rode. That's so stinking amazing. So this is the other brand new area. And it's like we're kind of rushing through a lot of the stuff right now because there's a few things we want to get done before hopping a little bit. But you got Fransokyo Square, San Fransokyo, and this is the new Big Hero 6 space. This is where you can also get like the Baymax bread that they have. So this is a lot more popular than what it used to be when I came through here that one time. I can't remember exactly what it was called. I think it was San Francisco area. Or Pacific Wharf, I think is what they called it. But look at all the colors and everything. Look, like there's a little fans like you see in the movie and everything. Plus just all the fun things. Plus like there's an area where you can meet Baymax and Hero. Look at, they built the bridge for San Fransokyo as well. Wow. I mean, it's a good thing to do that because, I mean, Big Hero 6 is hugely popular, so I like that. We'll definitely have to go back through and check more out in a little while. Oh, and now it is Pixar Pier with the Mickey Death Wheel, the Pixar Pier sign, the Lamp Lounge, and the Incredicoaster, which we are going to go ride, but because of just reasons, I am not going to record because I do not have my GoPro, and I do not trust myself to not drop it on this ride, and also I just kind of want to enjoy it for once. So that's something, but I'll still show you everything, but we are definitely going to do the Death Wheel at some point, especially the sliding ones. It's also crazy because like when they redid, oh, here it comes.
They're going in. Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, Incredicoaster, that was still very good. I forget how old that ride is, but how much fun it is. Because you have the multiple areas of like launching and hills and everything. So good. Look, they got the Jesse's Critter Carousel. This is actually something that they worked on the last time I was here in Disneyland. But also you got like the classic Toy Story Midway Mania because it is on an actual Midway. And the Incredicoaster right there in the background, which used to be the California Screamin', but now is now Incredicoaster. Doing the death wheel.
We took Raina on this and it was the literally funniest thing I've ever
seen. Oh gosh.
Oh, this isn't aggressive yet.
I know, but I haven't never done this one.
We're gonna end up on the top roof on that
That's
side.
fine. Kendall said I'm gonna hate this.
No, you're not. You like stuff like this.
Oh god.
Maybe I'm too old for this now.
It's happening to me.
The same thing.
Oh no!
Whoa!
Maybe I'm too old for this. I'm shocked they don't have seatbelts on this thing.
Okay, so walking through California Adventure right now feels like walking through Epcot on a Saturday during the festivals, because I mean they are celebrating a festival with the Lunar New Year stuff, but oh my gosh, this feels just like being at Epcot right now. Alright, back into Avengers campus. like I said, we were able to get ourselves a web slinger return time, which actually works out because we thought the Magic Key Terrace was over in Disneyland. We found out it's actually in this park, so it's actually kind of good. But I think after that, we may jump back to, maybe over to Disneyland afterwards, because it's very busy in this park because of the fact that it is the festival going on.
Grocery cart.
We hope you have a great time on your visit to the Worldwide Engineering Brigade Open House. And now, our project lead, the brilliant, Peter Parker.
Hey, what's up? I'm Peter Parker, and here at Web we got access to some pretty awesome tech, like vibranium from Wakanda, or this crazy alien juice stuff. We have pin particles and Stark Tech. It all helps us develop really cool stuff, like these spider bots, for example. Check it out. They have this really cool self-replicating feature.
Because?
Because it's awesome. Buddy, you could stop doing that now. But anyway, you guys are here today to help us test the web slinger vehicle. Using onboard tech, you will be able to sling web just like my buddy Spider-Man.
Peter, your presentation is getting away from you.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, Sharon. If you could just initiate the safety protocols, it'd be really appreciated.
Problem with that,
So
Peter.
anyway, if you want to sling a web, all you gotta do is sling your arm in the direction you want to shoot the web, and that's it. It's awesome.
Peter, your spider bots are continuing to replicate and are consuming everything in their path.
They seem to be stuck in self-replication mode. If you could just handle that for me, please.
On it. Contacting Mr. Stark.
Don't call Mr. Stark! Don't call Mr. Stark. Sorry, Sharon. Could you just call somebody else? Ask them to do it.
Okay. Contacting Spider-Man.
Peter, I'm gonna go find Spider-Man first of all, because he's around here somewhere. Okay, goodbye.
Spider-Man!
As you may have noticed, the spider bots are locked in that awesome self-replication mode. In spite of what you see, they were created to be robotic helpers that can break down raw material and create all kinds of useful tech. But because they are stuck in self-replication mode, the spider bots are currently consuming everything in sight and multiplying at an alarming rate.
Okay, web slinger was really a lot of fun, but man, are my arms like absolutely worn out. We were actually looking at, because they have these spider bots, like you could buy one and have one, and they're about $80 a piece. But we also saw all the stuff you can actually use, like the power up bands, like the power-ups for Spider-Man, so you can actually do more with it. So that's pretty cool. I was actually kind of excited about that because like there's the Iron Man repulsor thing and everything else. So, but I was like expecting. I thought someone had said they were really expensive, but I think they may have been more expensive when they first opened. But it like enhances the ride. So like if you lived here, I think it'd be a great idea to have. But for those of us who don't live here, it may not be worth the money. All right, so now we're gonna do Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. This was the first Guardians attraction created, and I love the fact that you kind of go into the collector's area.
My friends, you're one step closer to your exciting encounter with the Guardians of the Galaxy. You are now standing in my private office.
I know.
Where I
Carefully scrutinize each and every piece that comes to me from different parts of the galaxy let's use this guy. Hearing your incessant blathering on a constant loop was big motivation for me to escape. Ouch! Ouch!
Ooh, I always love when they redid this. I was glad I got to do it the one time in 2016, but now back to Guardians. This is so cool. It's unique how it's done though. Okay, that's still just as good as the first time I wrote it. That was so good, especially considering we got your best shot. That was so much fun. Plus, it's just like, it's weird, like, 'cause I don't remember this being Tower of Terror, even though I did write it once as Tower. But it's so good. I think it's a great addition, especially now that they've added in Avengers Campus into it as well. So we'll definitely we'll be coming back through probably tomorrow morning and have a little bit more time to look at everything here in Avengers Campus. It was kind of one of those, just kind of go through and see it. Maybe try to check out the Spider-Man show. Like I said, we did web slingers. A lot of fun. We ate at Pim's Test Kitchen. I haven't really checked out a lot of merchandise, but I think it's a lot of the same merchandise we already have in Disney World. I mean, there could be more because they could probably do more because they don't have the restrictions. But I didn't even check this out, the giant A right here in the middle. But I do just love like the characters are roaming as they go. Like literally in front of Guardians was Loki and Miss Marvel. Like I love that. I really want to see Doctor Strange. I really want to meet Doctor Strange. Oh, Loki's over there now. Loki moved. But I really want to meet Doctor Strange. You know, it's funny, I didn't even actually get a good view of the entrance to Web Slingers as well. It's right now posting a 16-minute wait, and it's luckily been opened up long enough now that it's not the end of the world, like where like the Lightning Lane, because when we first got in, the Lightning Lane was all the way down. Well, it's kind of funny, you leave out of Disney's California Adventure, and about 100 steps, you're at the front gate to Disneyland. So now we're heading over to Disneyland. The biggest thing we really need to get done is we want to go see Magic Happens. That is their daytime parade. That is like one of the best parades ever created. So we are going to be going over to do that. Oh my god, the fact that we are back at Disneyland is just like back at the original park. And I just saw the train going off, so I had to stop off to see the train. But like, when you talk about where the theme park world became into effect was right here at this park. And when you walk these grounds, these are the same grounds that Walt himself walked daily and nightly, and more times he spent here than his own house. This is a weird thing because I'm so used to ours. You walk in, there's no Tony's or Town Square Theater on the right. You got all the different gifts. You got the great moments with Mr. Lincoln is over here. They're showing Once Upon a Studio. Oh, it is. Oh my God, being back at Disneyland right now is, I mean, same music is going on in the background, but wow. Oh, it's been way too long since we last been here.
When we arrive at the next station, we are unable to have anybody disembark the train.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland.
As we approach the station, folks, please make sure that everybody stays seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. Once again, the New Orleans Square train station is closed for the Haunted Mansion construction, so we are unable to have anybody disembark at this station. We will hold here for a couple moments and then continue on to Mickey's Toontown Depot. We just ask that everybody continues to remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop outside the station. The train is in motion. Please make sure that everybody keeps their hands, arms, feet, and legs inside and stays seated at all times. Parents, please make sure that you do keep an eye on your little ones, making sure that they are properly seated away from train openings. We're now departing New Orleans Square Station en route to Mickey's Toontown Depot.
Yeah, it's the smoke because it's...
approach the station, friends, please make sure that everybody stays seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. We're now arriving here at Mickey's Toontown Depot. This will be your gateway for all your favorite Toontown and Fantasyland attractions. This will also be your closest stop if you're looking ahead to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
So this is kind of the spot we have decided on to watch magic happen, which actually ends at this time up here by Small World, but we wanted to get ourselves a good spot. It's about 30 minutes till it steps off, but I think it steps off, like I said, at the front of the park, and then we'll end down here because it does the two different ways. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited for this.
This is the moment magic was made for. Come on, come on, let's light up the sky now. You feel the magic happening right now. Calling all dreamers, time to let your mind run free. To believe and make believe, to be who you wanna be. Calling all dreamers, a celebration in the street, and the sights you're gonna see.
magic happens lived up to every expectation I had for it, and then some. It was so good. The music was fantastic. I like that it was the way that Mickey starts it. It's also the best that they could do it. Oh, thank you. And it just was so good. I love the Moana section. I love seeing like Sword in the Stone with Merlin. The Frozen section, I'm glad they did Frozen 2 as the area, because I feel like that was the area that I'm glad they did that one, because like as a lot of us are used to like Frozen, it's kind of glad we did something different. But the soundtrack, and I've watched this parade in like over virtually consistently all the time, but seeing it live was completely different. It's just like anything else, seeing it live is different, but I got goosebumps. I literally almost cried a couple times. It was so good. All right, gonna do Alice in Wonderland. Super excited for this. This is one of those super duper classic dark rides.
My adventures in Wonderland began with following the white dragon down the rabbit hole. All of a sudden, I fell! Down, down, down.
Oh, looking for the white rabbit? Well, how about the brown?
Oh, Mr. Rabbit! Wait! Please!
He went this way. No, that way. I'm late for a really important date. I'd like to say hello, goodbye, later.
Something? I'm not sure where I am either.
Wait! Don't go, please!
Jesus.
You could try this way.
So let the paint be spread. We're painting the roses red, and many a tear we shed, because we know they'll cease to grow. In fact, they'll soon be
His Royal Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, and the King.
Shall we play croquet?
Rule 42, the Queen always wins.
This is such a classic ride.
It really is. We have not seen the castle yet until just now, and oh my god, I forget how much smaller it is, but it's so cute. But it's also the original. That's the other thing about it. And look, there's so much. It's like coming up in the middle section. It's so weird because like Tomorrowland's right there. Usually Astro Orbiter's right there, but Astro Orbiter's currently down for refurbishment. and they're starting to set up for fireworks. Also, the way they set up for their fireworks is they've got seating area for, it looks like their VIP tours. So okay, I see how it is, Disneyland. But then there's the classic look. Okay, so we got something from Maurice's Treat. We got the cheesy garlic pretzel bread. And this thing looks amazing. Alright, if you want to know, the garlic cheesy pretzel bread over at Maurice's snack stand was delicious. Like, I devoured it, but it was also there was so much cheese, so much garlic and everything else. It was amazing. Like, 100% would get that again. Now into Adventureland, because we're gonna do Indiana Jones, which is one of the best rides here. This is the big brother to Dinosaur in Disney World. But I think the rumor is that they may turn our dinosaur into Indiana Jones.
Welcome, my friends, to the Temple of the Forbidden Art. I, Sala, shall now give you counsel to safeguard your miraculous journey. Here in your transportation devices are ingenious pouches for safekeeping all earthly treasures when the journey becomes bumpy. And to keep you safe and sound, here are special belts attached into the seat.
Hello? Oh, my friends. The brakes may be needing a little adjustment, but easy on the curves.
The treasure of Mara, glittering gold. It is yours.
than freaking Dinosaur. There's always a rumor that the track is the same, and it's not. A lot of people have said it is, but it's not. And even if you took all the walls in Dinosaur, it still wouldn't be right. But just so much fun. That is such a good ride. And I forgot about all the enhancements they've done to it with all the projections on the very bottom now. But good ride, fantastic. Now you got one of the busiest places in the freaking park, the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe, which has some of the best food. Really haven't eaten, I've never eaten there, and I really should. We really should try to eat there. Here's Disneyland's Main Street USA at night. This is so cool. The amount of times I've looked at old pictures and old videos and everything of Disneyland and still seeing this and being able to walk down it is, I'm so happy. I'm just so happy to be back. Well, they are doing some work on the fire department and City Hall, but the one thing I wanted to look at is the fact that the lamp is still on in Walt's apartment since pretty much ever since he has passed away. That has stayed on to always signify that he is always in the park. So yeah, even though there are some walls up, and I know a lot of people are like, why would you go in January? You're gonna waste and see all the walls. Not the end of the world for us. Just having a great time. Wow, I definitely feel like this is very classic of a outro for Mitchell. But so we are going to go ahead and call it from our very long first day here at the Disneyland Resort. Like I said, started over at DCA, got to do lots of fun things, including the new web slinger attraction over there. Got to check out some things, got to eat some great food, which I'm going to hopefully I talked about a little bit more of what we did. But we then came over to Disneyland, got to watch Magic Happens, which was absolutely stunning. Got to ride Alice in Wonderland and got to ride Indiana Jones, all while having some amazing food and having a fantastic time. So now that we are thoroughly exhausted and need to do it all again tomorrow before the rain comes in, we're gonna head on out. So with all that being said, so we do head out from our first day here at the Disneyland Resort. We will see y'all next time.